Welcome to your daily focus for April the 9th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, let's get to the energy of the cards. And we start with the Two of Pentacles. It's finding that balance today. You know, we find it today. We've got those coins in the air. They're not dropping at the present time. So it could be things that we thought we could never get up and running before, or we could never figure out the path forward before, or things just weren't coming together before. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a juggling act. And yes, it may take us a bit to actually truly step into that balance, but we see where the balance can be. We see where we can make things tangible going forward. The Star card right in the middle, making the impossible possible. And the Strength card. Ooh. So we have a strong day for energy. Well, we should, I guess, have a strong day for energy because we are heading towards that new moon in Aries at the week's end. So what do we have? We have the Sun in Aries. We have the Moon in Aquarius, I believe, for the day. So we are looking at the unique, the different. So that could trigger maybe something, that kind of energy from the Moon could make us look at things with a new perspective, a new understanding. Maybe we're revisiting something and we get that aha moment, that epiphany, seeing how we can go forward, seeing how we can bring things, you know, Pentacles signify your abundance. Now that could be abundance in love, happiness, joy, money, career, self-worth. What do you classify as abundance in your life? What coming in would truly give you some sort of peace of mind, some sort of feeling of a well-being, a happiness, a joy, a contentment, a confidence, a strength? So today we are taking, it could be a new idea, it could be an old idea that we've thrown by the wayside because it just didn't work before. It's almost like we gain this new perspective and we get those coins up in the air. And it's going to take a little bit of juggling. And I think we kind of know that. So that's not that big surprise. We're not dropping anything here, so we're strong, we're confident, we're able today to look at how we're going to bring the balance in. And with the Star card being in the middle, this is probably seeds that you want to plant come new moon. Now, what did you have to do in order to keep those coins up in the air? Was it something that you had to put closure on, or an ending, or some kind of completion? Or did it just need new eyes? Because in some way, some form, we see where we can take the impossible and make it possible. Remember that Sun is in Aries, so we are the pioneer, we are the adventurer, we are looking for those new starts, those new beginnings. And how we define ourselves. So where you have thrown up your hands in the air in the past and says it can never happen, it can never be, there's just too many things working against me, I think you see a shimmer of hope. I think you see where you can actually step forward and make something tangible. So never say impossible. Never say can't. The Strength card. We have this confidence about us, this strength about us. People will follow us because of the strength we have in our own beliefs, our beliefs of how things are going to manifest, how things are going to grow, transpire in our lives. what that path is going to look like for us. So watch ego. I would say going forward, watch your ego. Make sure your ego doesn't start interfering with things and tearing down what you are mastering today. Lead from the heart, attached to your wisdom. Don't worry so much about what people may think or do or say or act or how they act around you, because of where you want to go, of what you want to create, of who you want to become. It doesn't matter so much what they think or they desire or they want. It matters about your own belief system in your steps forward. Let's get an affirmation card here. I think we have very beautiful energy today. We could really trip over something that would radically change your life with the star card in the middle. That's just how big are you dreaming, I guess. Making the impossible possible. We do have the Strength card, but we don't have any grounding cards here. We don't have, well, we are in the month of April, and that's the Emperor, and you can't ask for a more grounded, more diplomatic approach than the Emperor energy behind us. And today is the 9th, so that's the Hermit. Going within, understanding what has been holding you up, what is no longer valid or needed in your life to go forward. And that could be all it takes in order to get those coins up there and start juggling, is the weight of one was too heavy before, because there was some sort of healing that needed to happen, or some kind of closure or a completion on something. And sometimes the completion in one thing has no relevance to the thing that you are looking at, but it takes that weight off your shoulder. You can breathe again. You can concentrate again. You realign your vision, your intent, and you see how you can make the impossible possible. You see how you can start to bring things into balance, make them tangible in your life. And you don't have to do it through bullying. You don't have to do it through threats. You don't have to do it through being, I see kids playing, and we used to play this thing, King of the Castle, right? And of course in Canada there's snowbanks usually for King of the Castle. So who was on top, and then everybody would brush you and try and push you down, and then they would be the king of the castle. And we don't want that kind of energy to slip in today. But I don't think it will. By these cards, I don't think we're really going to have that kind of energy where push comes to shove and I'm tougher than you, so you'll listen to me kind of attitude. Are people pushing you down on your dreams just as much? That's not going to happen either. If anything, the more confidence you have in your dream going forward, the more people will respect you and support you. And we have the Eight of Air. The Eight of Air appears. Release from denial, seeing things as they are, and clarity. With Spirit at my side encouraging me, I open my eyes to see things as they really are. To be disillusioned is to free myself from illusions that keep me from the growth and healing I deserve. So I bid goodbye to illusions that have clouded my vision. Honesty gives me the strength and courage to face whatever I have to face. And so maybe we have that strength today for the things that we didn't want to look at, things we know needed completion or healing in our life, but we didn't really want to go there. Today we can go there. Today we can go there knowing that we are protected, knowing that we will have the strength to see things through, to get rid of the illusion or to get rid of that burden or that heaviness, so that we can go forward, so that we can have the clarity, the understanding. We'll get an animal card. So even though we're in a full moon energy still, and we have Mercury retrograde, and of course Jupiter is retrograde, and then pretty soon we're going to have Pluto looking to go retrograde on us. So, that's usually all the words, right? Revisit, regroup, reanalyze, refocus, rethink, re-strategize. We'll still have a little bit of that because we're being asked to look at some kind of closure or healing or ending in order to allow that clarity to come in. So being bluntly truthful with yourself, and I think with the Aries Aquarius energy there, I think we can do that today. I think we have the strength to do that. I don't think there's many true days where we have this opportunity that we can allow that clarity to come in and not let our ego get into the way. I think our ego might get into the way as we go forward, but not today. And look at this, tangled wishes with the ladybug. I've had ladybugs in my office since the beginning of the year. I don't know where they're coming from because they don't seem like a snow kind of insect to me. Ask for assistance, healing, angels, path, and manifest. Crying is all right in its own way while it lasts, but you have to stop sooner or later, and when you do, you still have to decide what to do. The ladybug originated in Europe during the Middle Ages when insects were destroying the crops. Legends say Catholic farmers prayed to the Virgin Mary for help, and it wasn't long before ladybugs appeared and ate the pests that were destroying the crops. The farmers referred to the bugs as our beetles of Our Lady, the beetles of Our Lady, with the red wings representing the Virgin Mary's cloak and the black spots her joys and sorrows. So the message with the ladybug is to let go, ask for help, and then accept the help. We receive messages frequently, but are often too stressed out, too contained within our own grief, or just too stubborn to see the messages between the worlds. Whether you have experienced a death, a divorce, a breakup, lost your job, or just feel like you have lost your life's purpose, it's so easy to get caught up in the negative. The smog only gets deeper and deeper the longer you allow yourself to sit within it. How do you get out of the smog? Sit and just be. So many times we are experiencing a loss, we are afraid of going within our own mind and actually grieving, and it's okay to grieve. It's more than okay to grieve. You should expect yourself to grieve. Even if you're saying goodbye to the old you or the old way that you were living. It doesn't mean you're weak, it makes you human, and it's part of the healing process. It also makes it right for you to seek assistance from those who can help. Know that angels, spirit guides, animal guides, and those here on this earthly plane are ready and willing to assist. You just have to make the first move. Just like Christmas lights, our life's wishes can be tangled up in a mess. Isn't that funny? I found some LED lights. I hung them up and I thought, well, it's not Christmas, but they're all blue, so I hope it counts. Just like Christmas lights, our life's wishes can be tangled up in a mess. Step by step, with patience and perseverance, you can untangle your wishes into something actual and real. Life is good. Have faith that you can move forward. Your path may be a tangled mess now, but if you have belief, but you have to believe, because sitting there sulking in sadness won't get you the help, won't help you to get you where you want. It's time now for you to dream. It's time for you to manifest your goals and be clear on your wishes. Absolutely. It's such a true statement as we go towards this new moon. We don't want to take old energy with us. We don't want to take old baggage with us. We need to untangle those Christmas lights, that tangled mess, that chaos, that stress, that anxiety, those fears, and unravel them. And then see the beauty of the light. Now, it came to me several times while I was reading this, and I know I've said it before, but I truly believe that we come down here, and of course we are very protected. But I think we have free will as well. So my belief is at certain times, our angels, our spirit guides, God can intervene. There are certain points where if we go too far left, they're going to come in and straighten us out. And it might hurt and we might end up with bruises and scars, but we'll get on the right path again. But there's other times when they have to sit there in total dismay and watch us fumble, watch us drop the ball. And at those times, I do believe that they can only intervene if we ask for their assistance. We ask for their help. We give it up to God. If it's too much for you, give it up to God. And then deal with what you can. Untangle that part of the mess that you can. If you're feeling sad, allow the sadness. But remember that once the tears dry, we still have to decide on our next step forward. So we can't stay there. We have to allow the healing and then think about our move forward. With the new moon coming, it is a beautiful time to think of our moves forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.